visited. Then he heard that this is where we are today, owning a massive plot of land, almost $1 billion in Port Harcourt City. He said, this guy is up to something, no? Now, this guy is up to something that what? Something that matters in the society. Up to something that when he says he will do it, he does it. Up to something that will change the world. So once castigated, today, applaud. That's what we say. Do not listen to the doubters or naysayers. Just they do your thing, they go. They help you, they fear for the CEO. Waka, they go. Every person in this meeting, my able shareholders, ambassadors of SWIFTtrip, always fear your own fear. Leave my fear for me. Always. Just know your boundary. As I say something, and you know I said the fear that is entering your mind. If you check them, it no affect you. Now me affect. Come on, leave that fear for me. Don't make the mistake, not by mistake, fear my own fear. And you know what I mean, right? You know exactly what I mean. You have 10 million naira to lend power to these Swift homes, the hospitality facility we're talking about, and you keep it, saying, are you sure the CEO can pay me 15 million back? In this space of 90 days, he has said. That, are you sure he can? Look at it. It's my fear. It shouldn't be your fear. Your fear should be, what if he pays other people, and I had this money, my 10 million they depreciate. Another person has gained a value of 5 million. That is your fear. So, what do? Ensure you eliminate your fear by getting in. Leave my fear for me. Let's build greatness. As I am stretching your mind gradually, soonest you'll be seeing that those small fear will be deleting from your mind. Deleting from your mind, small. Even the 20-story building now, they fear some of us. Abi? When you see it going up, the fear will begin to leave you. Begin to say, it's possible. You mean it? Are you sure? The next time when I come, say, okay, this is what we want to do. Because I have stretched your mind away from that small fear first, you will now be able to say, let's go for it. We can. That's why you should fear your own fear and leave my fear alone. If you start to fear my fear, it's you, it will stop. Not me. How's it going to stop you? For instance, you had the opportunity, people who can give us this fund, and you will earn your 5%. Your fear will limit you. The fear stopped you. But yet, you will see us get the money we need, we'll get it done. And you now say, hey, the Duamo, your fear stopped you. It didn't stop us. Congratulations, ambassadors of SWIFTtrip. We are marching on. We are moving on. Gradually, God is taking us there. I said, whomever hears the announcement of this loan program on our platform, the person earns his 50% or the 30%. And anyone that hears it from anyone who calls them, they will pay 5% of that profit to the person who told them about it. My wife looked at the statement. He said, people that hear from you will earn it all. People that hear from others would earn 5%. He said, you, Uncle, won't you earn? You are supposed to earn your 5% from people that you announced to. I say, guess what I told her? I said, I'm the sacrificial lamb here. Selfless. Let's do things. I know where we are heading to. If I would sacrifice whatever to get, you heard what I said, that today we are talking of 1 million naira project. In the past we were talking 200. We know even put talk 1 million then, because people no go believe. Today 1 million minimum. And I said a time will come when all these things are done. Least project we can say we are pursuing 500 million. The least person. You don't have it, no concern us. That's what we're talking about. When that's how it operates. It don't concern you with the people who no fit afford them. The thing is, people who afford them, yes, they're plenty. Because of that point of reputation, we can sacrifice anything now to ensure we get to that point. Are we going to get there? Yes. That's why I keep telling us, the reputation we build today, it will build us tomorrow. You who's participating with what SWIFTtrip is talking about, what I say here, you carry it on and you ensure to see it happen. You support me with all that you have. You are building this reputation with me and for me. If you don't build it with us, let me use the word me. If you don't build it with me, there are times when I personalize things, so you know that we know what exactly we are here for. If you don't build it with me, and if you don't build it for me, others would build it with me and build it for me. And that reputation they built, we build them tomorrow. Watch it out. Because I have always said it, I don't lead followers. I lead leaders. Anyone who hears me speak and the person likes me the way I am, that person is a leader. He's not a follower. Followers are people that will say, I don't like the way he's talking. You know, the pamper person self. And I believe that as a leader that you are, there are things inside of you that is yet to manifest. I know it, you might not even know it. That's why I can look at my PA at times and I tell him, I say, you'll be greater than me, far greater. The same goes to everyone. I don't believe you will be around me hearing what I say. And then when it's time for you to manifest, you manifest shorter than me or smaller than me. Why? How? When you add your own sense, add with the one where you don't collect. You now do smaller. It's not possible. It's not possible. You do greater. So when you come to me years from now and you say, this is the thing I want to accomplish, but in fact, I don't know how it can happen. And I remember the walk we walked together. And I looked at that vision on paper. I said, oh, wow, this is awesome. Now, one announcement I go do. It is done. It's people that don't know the value of reputation that mess people up. And they think they are messing people up. They are messing up themselves. If there is any time in my life that I can build this reputation, that the world will say, he said it all and he did it, it's only now. No second chance. No second chance. So, you need to understand that the person you're working with understands the value of integrity. And your integrity must be preserved at all costs. Because it's not just about your integrity. It's about my own. Preserving yours is preserving mine. Upholding yours is upholding mine. Walk with me and have a great sleep and rest. By the special grace of God. This 20-story building we're talking about, it's a done deal already. Let's just go with all our might. This one our hands has found to do. Let's do it with all our might. Congratulations. In the development phase, we're about beginning to employ the whites. They will soon start working for us. Right? In the United States, we have building stories of 50, 100, and so it's nothing for the engineers to handle. 20-story, right? So if I call a Port Harcourt engineer, say come and handle a 20-story building for me, they go use my own project, learner. And I don't want that. Do you want that? No. We know what we want, and we will get the best of all we need. Congratulations, able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. We are bouncing right to the top. As we're building this, we'll be training engineers in Nigeria as well. They are working and watching. They are learning it. So it's not just going to be, it's going to be a massive experience for everyone that will be involved, including you. Emotional experience. So many dimensions of experience will unfold here. Let's move. I clap for Ona from this side to say, thank you for bringing us here. It's just believe. Believe, shall believe. Just believing foolishly brought us here. So someone can now see that when I say believe or follow foolishly, it's not an insult. The people who followed with wisdom were those who said, this 25,500, I will use it to go eat chicken, instead of me to follow that man that I don't know where it's coming from. They proved wisdom. Today they buy it higher. Let me unmute the mic of someone. Ambassador Cyprian, how are you doing? Unmute your mic, boss. Ambassador Cyprian. Are you in the house? Hope you are not far from your microphone. Ambassador Cyprian, Enugu Hub Admin. Open your mic, please. Are you close to your device? Are you in a presentation ground? Why is your mic not coming up? At the end of the meeting, I hope you heard everything I said, so I will come back to ask you a question openly. Be careful what you come to tell me privately, because in the open I might ask you questions. All right, so thank you so much. Fear who no get skeleton for a cupboard. I am Honorable Richard Tanadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. And today is going to be an awesome time talking about SWIFTtrip. Congratulations. And I will just give a brief analysis, a very simple one that would make you excited knowing about SWIFTtrip today for the very first time. That's my screen coming up. Let me hear. Can you see my screen? Someone in the house? My ambassadors. Any of us seen my screen? Can you see what I have there?
Can see it.
All right. Thank you so much. So for you who's joined us for the first time, you're asking what's SWIFTtrip? It's a transportation business. And we're building this transportation business on the blockchain. It's divided into the air transportation and the road transportation. Then we have so many beautiful things attached to SWIFTtrip, which you understand, that would come to enhance the transportation aspect of SWIFTtrip. So you learn the core services here, which has to do with the aviation, as you've seen, the e-taxi, as you've understood that it's a road transportation business, right? So the aviation you see here, someone would be asking, how am I sure that the company will do or achieve this thing they say? Aviation business, do they know how much it costs? Just like if I had said that our first hotel that we were going to be building would be 20-story building. If I had said it some years back, someone would have laughed at me too and say, are you sure? But today you see that it's obvious how it's going to happen. So the persons who will be coming in by the time we are just very close to accomplishing our airport, they are going to see it like a simple thing for the company to do, because they will already see the things that has been accomplished. And they'll say, airport, oh wow, I'm happy. But to you who is hearing it today for the first time, we are saying 180. By then they are hearing maybe $5,000. They'll say, okay, if so number of persons comes to $5,000, it's good to go. It's doable. If the company has this there, in the United Kingdom they have structures of the hospitality, yeah, it's going to be done. In London they have one, in Liverpool they have another, in the United States they have. The company can do this. $5,000, oh wow, that's even, so I'm happy to get access to this opportunity. Very simple. But today, when you come in $180 to build an airport, who does that? How is it possible? Do you know how much it costs? All of those questions. That's why we say keep those things aside. Follow foolishly. Today, someone is about becoming an owner of a 20-story building with how much? 5,000 naira. That he purchased how long ago? Just within 3 years back, or that was 2023. To that person, it was mysterious how this could happen. Time has settled it. To you, just ensure you hear the opportunity and follow it. If you like to be an owner of an airport, throw every other question aside and follow. Kind advice, the best advice I can give to anyone. Throw away every other option. Just because the name, I am an owner of an airport. At least if you can say that to yourself in this lifetime, and it suits you for body now, say that kind of title you like, and every other fear, just find under one chair, sweep it there, under the rug, sweep it there and bury that fear. Then follow foolishly. Bill Cosby rightly said, in order to succeed, your fear of, your desire of success must be greater than your fear of failure. In order to succeed. You see how simple it is? When great men who have succeeded speak, do not look at it like foolishness. Just because of maybe the condition we might find ourselves, that okay, we are still small. Then somebody said, in order to become a massive success, just ensure your desire to succeed overwhelms your fear of failure. With that, you are good to go. And somebody will say, that beg na motivational talk. Now so easy. He has told you that it is that easy. Believe him and apply it in your life. You want to be an owner of an airport? Allow that desire to overwhelm the fear of not seeing the airport happen. Some people will be so afraid and say, what if I die before it happens? You know, die since. And now when you see opportunity to become one of airports, you won't die. Is that not a stupid fear of failure that can actually, out of that, let me call it stupidity, it will manifest. And the person will say, I talk him. No, you not talk him. You were just your own self-prophet. That's how it happens. If the call come to die, you know grip picker. I tell you, nothing will kill you. It will happen by your permission. Know who you are. If you are a child of God, he said, not a bird falls from the sky to die without him sanctioning it. He has not sanctioned your departure from the earth. You don't sanction them by yourself. And remember, he said, how do you sanction? You sanction it with your fear. Remember, he said that this one your mind has thought about, nothing can take it from you. Remember, he said that whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven. If you lose it on earth, it's loose in heaven. You are afraid to die. Useless, very useless fear. Make I know that, make I know that. You are sanctioning it, or you are signing the paper of death. And what has he said? This one you have thought about, nobody, not even him, can stop it. So you sanction it, he sanctions it. Throw away all those useless fears. Know who you are. You are not ordinary. You are the son. You are the daughter of God. If they say you be son of Tinubu, daughter of Tinubu, how will you be feeling today in Nigeria? However you will be feeling, it's your feeling. If they say you be son or daughter of Donald Trump, how will you be carrying yourself? How will you be feeling? However you be feeling, it's your feeling. If you know your right, you will know how to possess. If you like being the son of Donald Trump, you don't know who you are. A servant of Donald Trump will be better than the son. That is how today you can carry the badge, son of God, daughter of God, and you dey fear devil, you dey fear death. I don't know who I'm speaking to that I'm diverting to say this from airports where they my front. But I know whenever the Spirit of God moves me to talk like this, I'm talking to somebody. Even if it's one person that gets liberated would have said, that fear depart from your life. Glory to God. He has achieved his purpose in this meeting. Stop the fears. Move by faith always. And you discover that there is nothing to fear. The e-taxi is there. The e-commerce is there. You see the e-commerce, people buy and sell on our platform SwiftMart. Guess what? The next thing, sir, is transportation that will deliver that product to them. That is a massive boost in the transportation aspect of SwiftTrip. Massive boost. You see the hospitality, massive boost to our transportation business. Anybody we convey to a country, to a continent, to any state, anywhere, most of them have nowhere to stay. They are depending on hotels. So we carry business, just can't give other people like that. Let me just chip it. I know I've never mentioned bus terminals, but people who always read through our white paper, you've seen bus tickets in there. You've seen bus tickets. Some person will be afraid, how are we going to fill 20-story building with people? That 20-story will be looking for space more safe. We have a terminal at that center. People from Abuja are coming. More than 50 buses, more than 100 buses can come from Abuja, from Lagos per day to that spot. From Ebonyi, from Enugu, from Sokoto, from wherever, from all the places of Nigeria alone to that point. We're not talking of the taxi now. Let's just use the bus terminals. We're not talking of the aviation now, just the bus. 20-story building go reach people. You were dropped at a terminal with such elegance of beauty. Then you leave that spot and you are looking for another hotel. Oh my God. It's going to be a destination on its own. Something big is coming. So all of this comes together to enhance the transportation services of SWIFTtrip. We are not just jumping into businesses. We know exactly what we are here for. We are leveraging on this community of people coming together to make something happen. Oh, don't miss SWIFTtrip. So has SWIFTtrip gone live? No, SWIFTtrip is currently at its development/vision phase and calls out for subscribers and to facilitate the business development. If you are very sharp, you will understand that even my way of presentation has changed. Do you get it? Just the way your own style of prospecting has changed. With what? Just the land SWIFTtrip has purchased. Things has changed. I've told us before that there are some certain times I would not need to be in this meeting for some time, but yet things will be happening at, oh my God. That's what we're talking about. It's changing, it's shaping up. Be the one. In fact, if you've been here since with us, there is this joy coming into your heart that this thing I have been telling people, oh, look at it today. There is this excitement. Some of us said the day we announced that in the same way I don't even sleep. And so some of us no sleep. That is what the Bible calls joy that surpasses all understanding. There's a woman that came to our life meeting one day after we spoke. He said, I said this kind of business, you mean this kind of profit will be there? He said, I've never believed that good people can make money. When I see cars on the road, I used to hear that thing. I used to hear that people think like that, but I never knew it was really true. I just stayed and look the woman testimony. He said, when I see people passing with good cars, I will say to one a wicked person. When I see good houses on the road, I'll say to one a ritualist. When people see the 20-story building of SWIFTtrip standing in Port Harcourt, they will conclude sales ones don't join. But they will not know that the sets of people that built it are people who every day brag with the Holy Spirit. Are you feeling me? God blesses. All he needs from us is what? Patience. He said patience is great virtue. If you don't have it, you can't receive from God. Hurry people, no, they receive anything from God. He's a God of process. And every process takes time. So he said patience is great virtue. Be patient with yourself. We've shown you, say, come and be an owner of an airport. Sir, be patient with yourself. If you didn't get this opportunity, you will still live 100 years. And you will leave the earth without knowing about the opportunity, even having access about it. But now you've got an opportunity to be an owner of an airport. Why not be able to wait? Why not be able to build, put your hands on the plow? Be patient with yourself. You are not patient with SWIFTtrip. You are patient with yourself. Because it is your mind that will be disturbing you. Hey, hurry. It's your mind doing it to you. So when you calm yourself down, you will do yourself great good. Because your hurry will not make SWIFTtrip rush to get done or to launch into the market without putting things that it wants in place that will make it to be like business never ever heard of. So a person who is in a hurry will only hurry himself out and say, I beg, all these people that are wasting my time. Wasting your time. Calling to go and be owner of an airport, they are wasting your time. Oh, congratulations again. There's something that just happens inside my mind and I'm just excited. Congratulations. So pay your $180 now. Already you know that this thing has the value more now than $180. You hearing it's $180 is just the grace of God preserving it for you. Buy it. How will you be analyzing now how will 180 make you an owner of 20-story building? It's a mystery, right? That's what they call power of collaboration. Very mysterious power. But those who are joined since $5, $10, $15, they are now understanding the power of collaboration. There is great power in it. Pay your $180 and get access to 0.5025%, Once you have become a shareholder, ensure you make use of this offer now that is currently on. By July 31st, it is over. Once you've paid your 180, you are now a shareholder. You can now pay $150 to buy another share, extra nodes, or you can buy maximum of 10. So how many units can you have? 11 to yourself. 11 units, it pays you. The original you bought plus the other 10 extra. Make good use of it. You'll be there saying, are you sure? Are you sure? They don't just want to collect money from me. I want to collect the money. I need that money now to put into that 20-story building. I want to collect it. Give it to me. If you don't give it to me, July 31st, you will bring that money. I'll tell you I don't need it anymore. Right? That's it. My ambassadors in my office are laughing. When will SWIFTtrip go live? At the sales of 3% out of the 5% that the shareholders will be taken out of this platform. The app we're building, that's an example of an app that would handle all of these services for us. So at every transaction, you get 5%. Not you, shareholders of SWIFTtrip. So out of that 5%, you own 0.5015%, or as many extra node units you now have. And then 3% will be sold off before we launch. So how many units will be taken out of that? 2.4 million units. Just say 3 divided by 0.50125%. You get 2.4 million units. Before, we used to say 1 subscriber to 1 unit. But today, based on what we want to accomplish, it is 2.4 million units, because you can get more than how many? 1 unit. Make good use of it. If you don't use it, I've told you, whatever a person is thinking, highest they'll say, the CEO is not looking for money. Yes, I'm looking for money. I'm looking for money to make you happier. Give it to me. Initial business launch before scaling global is in Nigeria and in the United Kingdom. So we have our certificates, CAC certificate, EFC certificate, United Kingdom certificate. All of these are now available. What makes SWIFTtrip to stand out? The PYC. Let's leave the PYC now. Okay, but what I'll just do with this PYC, you see, someone heard that we are selling 5%. Or rather, shareholders will gain 5%. So somebody who is smart is already thinking, so what happened to 95% of this business? Now only CEO will get them. No. 2% or 5% will go to the customers, 5% will go to the shareholders, 10% will be reserved by a company, 80% will go to the driver who facilitated the ride. So in that, 100% of that transaction is shared. Do you get it? So that is good. If you need more understanding about that, you would join meetings consistently. One day we'll have the grace to do it all over. And aviation business, e-commerce business, logistics business, hospitality business of SWIFTtrip are all included in the PYC. So who's the brain behind SWIFTtrip? The voice you hear right now, Honorable Richard Nadi. Thank you so much for believing in me. It's that belief, that shared belief, that has brought us here. Believing foolishly has brought us here today. Believing foolishly took us from the grass where we used to sit to make this presentation to the office, and today from the office we're heading to the 20-story building. It's just believing. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Anytime I think of able shareholders who just believed foolishly without questioning, they just thought about it, and then even if it took them time to register, but they looked at the business, and then they conquered their fear and followed foolishly, nothing to show them, and they believed. Thank you so much. How you profit as a subscriber in SWIFTtrip, how you earn in the future, I want to show you that. Now you understand that this share you are buying, 0.5015% of SWIFTtrip, cannot pay you now. The way you earn now is by advertising SWIFTtrip. That's how you earn, and I will show you that. But now let's deal with your shares you are buying. It can't pay you now because nobody is booking our hospitality facility. We don't have any guests in the in the hotel. We don't have anyone booking our e-taxi ride. We don't have any passenger booking our flights. Why? Because the businesses are not available now. So when can the share pay you? When the business is launched. And that's when you earn. Unlike other schemes out there that they will tell you, just buy your share. Your share will start paying you. Go check tomorrow, you have earned 10% out of the share you own in the business. All of those things are Ponzi. So do not judge SWIFTtrip with the understanding of Ponzi. We're supposed to be paying you now, sharp, every day. No, that will simply make the business disappear. So thank you for having an understanding of quality business, good business, understanding why things fail and why they pack up. You understand it, and then you give us that benefit of doubt to forge ahead with us, and let's show you a new dimension of how money can be made. Unlimited worth is what we're calling you. So let's see. $10 multiplied by the volume of your share. What's the $10 here? We're assuming that a passenger met us at the United States, booked the ride of SWIFTtrip, a driver picked him up, dropped him, and the app said you have to pay $10 based on the kilometer covered. How are you, if you are in one part of Ghana, Libya, Liberia, you could be in France, you could be in China, but someone booked your ride in the United States? How are you going to earn from that corner of the earth that you are? Your app, which shares the profit for you, just looked at it and says it's a system. Wherever you own it, this system is duplicated on everybody's hands. In your mobile phone, the system is there. Just download the app, log into your profit share account. You have the system. Isn't that awesome? It looks you don't know that a ride has happened, but the system knows that a ride has happened. It says $10 multiplied by this share of this shareholder. After that multiplication is done, 10 multiplied by 0.50125% added to it, you get the app rather gets 0.560125 cents. That's what it should be paid. It pays it straight to you. You open your app, you see your money. You didn't know where it comes from. The app knows where it came from. You will see, and then you have a monitor screen. How many trips done today worldwide? You will see it on your app. How many trips done at the end of the month? You see it on your app. How many trips done at the end of the year? You see it. How many hospitalities checking in? How many people booked the tickets of our aircraft? How many persons logistics done? You will see all of those things on your shareholder's device. From one part of the earth, you'll be monitoring a global business. So it will pay you this 0.00125 cents. Somebody will say, it's small. Even some mathematicians would argue that they cannot be part of this kind of small business. Not knowing. Even accountants, financial managers will tell you, no, I beg, this kind of business is too poor. They don't understand. Some of them went to school to understand how calculation works, but bringing it to the life experience, especially when it has to do with money, finance, they are thrown off balance. An accountant can count billions and is happy. When he sees kobo, he's angry. He forgets that billions you are counting is made up of kobo, or cent. So we went to the foundation of how money is made. And from there, we built a system that will become an unlimited wealth. Rather than targeting the big ones, we targeted the little. Built a system there. And boom, we rise. So I want to show you how cents, kobo can become millions, billions, and trillions of dollars. Per day analysis, you can solve that yourself. Let's go to 5 years from now. 5 years from now, we have performed thousands of trillions of transactions. This analysis is a worst case, 50 trillion trips. If you do it, if you go with me as the CEO of SWIFTtrip, 3 years, we are done with this. 5 years, worst case. And yet, you will see some persons who will still argue with you about it. No problem. You ask the person, okay, you are arguing. How many years you think it can take us? The person say 50 years. Based on this analysis and that analysis, 50 years is when this thing can happen. Then you say, okay, what was the argument all about? You now listen to get the sense that can spring out from that argument. That's where the person will end though. He will start looking at you. Say, okay, now I want to know why were you arguing? I just want to prove to you that it cannot be done in 5 years. Okay, and then? Now that you have proved that in 50 years it can be done, you don't like the system, you will not build it with us. I like it and I want to build it. So why were you arguing? Oh yeah, let us move ahead. Let's go get it done. It's when the person tells you one trip cannot even happen. This business cannot launch. That's when you say, just see, the next thing, pack your load. Exit that environment. At least you heard when Ambassador Chukwemeka testified how I exit. Me, I dey exit too. Once you tell me that I cannot, I exit your presence. You don't have time. Where you are trying to convince a person that tells you you cannot, you might end up discovering that you can't. And who agreed it? Your mind. Is that what God said? No! People will wake up and say, I saw a great vision. Let me think about it. Hey, based on the reality of my environment, it no go work. Who said it? You said it. That's what I've told you. Stop pitying for people who are complaining that life is tough, this is that. The moment you begin to tell them, sorry, you will think you are a good person. You will think you are nice. Very soon, people will tell you sorry. Why? You will start complaining. Not even to yourself now. You will not know that I don't enter. You will now go maybe to your wife. You will now say, Kai, look at what is happening in this country. Oh, I just one of my friends, now you see how he's complaining. He cannot pay children's school, he cannot eat. Can you imagine? Your wife will now say, Chai, sorry, sorry. Honey, calm down, sorry. You will say, okay, no problem, thank you. You know they collect sorry be that. Before you know what's happening, you will now be the one complaining for yourself. So how can you help people who are complainers? Expose them to the fact that they are the reason of their problem. It is not wickedness. It is the best thing you can do for humanity. When you see a beggar on the road, if I ask you this, taking that beggar and teach the beggar how to uplift his mind, and giving that beggar 100 million naira, which was a better help. If you take that beggar and you teach the beggar, this is how you can grow, and as soon as you will make 100 million if you keep working with this pattern of life. And here you are, I don't have time to teach you, take 100 million. Which is the better help? That help of teaching him will maybe take him 2 years, 3 years to master the act of becoming a stable person in life. And you can just solve his problem instantly with 100 million. Which was the better help? The process you took him to. If you give that beggar 100 million, you have increased poverty. You yourself, you are short of 100 million now, and that person will squander it because he doesn't know what to do with it. And give him some time. That spot you saw him begging, give him space of 6 months. You will see him back on that spot begging. You just increased poverty. Exposing people to the reality of life is the best way you can end poverty. And you see the process SWIFTtrip is going through. Anyone who likes it and works with us will do themselves and their generations great good, because you can also take these things we learn here to impact upon your children. When you hear your children mention, Daddy, I can't, you say, stop that. Who told you you can't? How can you confess that you can't? Life don't they change you. But before, that father was the one who believed that anything, you are free to say you can't. But soon as the man began to believe that, no, saying I can't is only impacting on me negatively. So when the person hears his child say, I can't, Daddy, Mommy, I can't. Say, stop that. How can you be saying that? That child will grow with a high self-esteem, knowing the fact that, man, everything is possible. You've transformed generations. That's why they say high quality or high self-esteem parents raise high self-esteem children. And if your children are raised in high self-esteem, then you know that, oh my God, generations have been impacted. Generations have been impacted. Then when I used to talk big things, my father would ask me something, I would begin to open mouth and say, my father would say, shut up, stop that. How will you be saying this kind of big things? If I wasn't a stubborn person, positively stubborn, maybe I would have been reduced by now. By what? Father's scolding. Hey, stop that. Why will you be saying this kind of big thing? Relax, don't say this kind of thing. I asked my father one day, I said, Daddy, I can remember that day clearly. I said, Dad, he used to call me a rich man. Say, rich man, stop saying all of these things. Why will you be saying something big? Because they are small, they talk billions. I said, Daddy, these things I'm saying it's normal to me. I was about, let's say 17, 18. I said, it's normal to me. I've seen it how I can do this thing. I said, so if you say I shouldn't say this thing now, see waiting something they tell a father of about 60-something or 50-something years. Yes, 60-something. I said, Daddy, if I can't say it now, at what year of my life can I say this? Imagine me. I said, if I'm saying this at this age, 17 years old, and I say this, I said, is it when should I now stop saying it? Then when I'm 30 years, I can say it. I said, if I stop it now, do you know the kind of things I should be saying at my 30 years that this, because I was withholding what I should say now, I would not be saying it. Very stubborn young boy. But look at where it has brought us to. So, you should be stubborn. When you sense limitation around you, be stubborn. Be stubborn to it. Don't yield to limitations. Don't give in to limitations. So if you refuse to give up to environmental limitations, be careful, because the next thing that will stop you is you. Your mind will stop you. Do you get it? That's why they say the greatest battle to win in the battle of success is the battle of yourself. The battle with yourself. Please, face your battle squarely. The mind. You sense any limitation inside of you. Come on, stop that. Take charge and win. Oh my God. Look at what I'm saying on this slide. At times when I finish talking, I was the one that said, they pay me, may I talk all these things now, but it's out of love. And somebody will be saying, people in the past used to say, you are just talking to motivate me. All these things saying is just to motivate me so that I can pay. Soon as when 20-story buildings start to go up, anything I say will be accepted. People will not be seeing it again that I'm talking too much. When they look around and say, what has this man done? They say nothing, no. They talk. They say, I beg, stop talking. You are just. When they see 20-story building standing, what has it done? That 20-story building. Sir, talk more. But am I calling that lie? I'm right. They say talk more. So now this talk, build this 20-story, I beg, the talk is working. Talk, sir. 0.0000125 cents multiplied by 50 trillion trips. $6.25 million. 0.0001 kobo multiplied by 50 trillion. That is 5 billion. Let me now ask you, 0.60125 cents multiplied by unlimited volume of trips. That's unlimited wealth. So I ask you, this thing we're building, does it have limits? No limit. I will die. I will go away. My bones will turn to sand. Transportation will still be in vogue. Until Christ comes, this thing we're building remains valuable to the world. Don't miss it. Build it for your generation. SWIFTtrip will make you a decillionaire in dollars. How we earn now. Invite people. We need 2.4 million persons to take over the ownership of SWIFTtrip. And as you're solving this unit for us, you are solving a very massive challenge that pays you now. So, become an active campaigner by telling people how much you love SWIFTtrip. Show them what SWIFTtrip has done today, and then let them know if they've heard about SWIFTtrip. Maybe it's new to them. If they say yes, then educate them to join SWIFTtrip. And then you will be earning big from the SWIFTtrip campaign pool fund. What's that pool fund? Unsold units of SWIFTtrip multiplied by $80. Where are we getting the $80 from? For now, it is from the $180 you are paying. When it changes, subscription fee changes, advert bonus, trust me, it's going to be better. I don't limit anybody. Why? Because I know that what we're coming to build here is massive. Massive. So we're given the privilege for people to make as much as you can in this process. So when it changes to $250, I will be the last person to keep my shareholders at $80. I love progress for everybody. But some persons will not see it like that. They'll say, it's just the. Without the people who doubt, we will still get what we want done. The best thing anyone can do not doubt. Stop finding fault. There is no fault you find here that matters. The ROI now, you can if you like, point and tell us that this is why companies has crashed. We will show you the reason why SWIFTtrip is different from them. We know exactly how to follow through with this process. So anything we are not doing well now that you think is not good enough, SWIFTtrip should have advanced, just leave it, don't worry. The one where you see, just follow us like that. Just follow like that. Just take your mind off error. Well, is it working? If that small one we're doing is working, just work with us. Sell the units. You make your percentage. We all are growing. We are growing. We are getting better in all we do. So if you check the app today, we are above 11,200 shareholders. So you just say 11,200 shareholders minus or 11,200 units away from 2.4 million. So I have to stop saying shareholders because now we're giving a privilege for one person to get over, let's say 11. Yes, yours plus 10. So 11 units. Maximum what somebody can own. So I will no longer be saying 11,000 shareholders soon or 13,000 shareholders. So if it turns to 15 shareholders, 15,000, maybe before now, we are not going to say it's shareholders anymore. You get it? It's units. 11,200 plus units away from 2.4 million units. You get the balance. That balance multiplied by $80, you would get what is to be in the SWIFTtrip campaign pool fund. So at the time of this calculation, we got here $191,200,000. If you do that by Naira, that's about 208 something billion, 230 something billion. Just do your calculation. It's interesting. And then you see the SWIFTtrip campaign, we say it pays greatly. How would you earn out of it? When you sell a profit share of SWIFTtrip by educating people around you, you get $50. You get $50. By the time we go to 250, it's going to change. Right? It's going to change. You'll be happy. And by then it's going to be easier. And I assure you, people who you told when they will buy it higher, you will gain more. The fact. Indirect bonus, $15, will soon change. You will be happy. Third generation, $10, will soon be increased. You will be happy. The fourth, $5, you will be happy. We are paying $80. Have we owe anybody? No. Everybody gets their commission when they desire to have it. Congratulations once again. Congratulations. We are bouncing right to the top. You work for it, you earn it. You don't work for it, your account will be zero until the launch of SWIFTtrip. And I don't think there is any way, any shareholder who has joined us since a year ago, over a year ago, their account can be dormant. Those sleeping shareholders, they are waking up. I've told us, I've told you before that I'm a prophet. But not the type that we see vision for you. I see vision for SWIFTtrip. Yes. I don't see your personal issues. I see our goal in SWIFTtrip. I see it clear. I told you that a time will come. Soonest. All the sleeping shareholders will arise. It's happening. Quantum leap coming. Jack Ma said, if you know that what you are doing is right, let me put it another way. If you know that you have a pure conscience, a clear conscience to what you are there to do for people, he said all you need to do is give people time. A day, my PA called me and said, why there's people I know in SWIFTtrip that are no longer attending meetings, so why? I said, I don't have time to begin to check who joined, who no join. It's not a church. We are here for business. I said, everybody's passion is free to go up and down, but my passion remains sharp upward. I said, don't worry, they will come around. It's because now when they talk, people insult them. They say, I'm tired of this insult, please. But there's a time insults will die in SWIFTtrip. Highest, you tell a person it's $1,000. Person say, I don't have money. But the person will not open this mouth to say, it no work. You show the person a picture. You show the person in one video. The person will ask you, now the company do this thing, you say yes. The person will say, chai, if only I had the money. A time will come, if you don't have the money in your bank account, you can't buy SWIFTtrip. And the marketing will be so easy. But today, it's small, low in price, but you receive the highest insults. Since it was 180, has anybody insulted me to say he is a hungry man looking for money to feed his family? But when it was 5,000, which kind of insult I know see? That 5,000 to own airport, he's a hungry man, leave that man. He knows see money feed the family again. That's why he's coming with strategy to eat. Don't worry, 5,000. He just have a simple target. 5,000 times 100,000 people times 1 million people. Do you know what he has got? That guy has targets. He's not yet to achieve anything. 5,000, once he gets the target, he runs away. He's changing. All of those insults is changing. Soonest, nobody will now tell you anymore that CEO will run away. If he runs away, police will bounce on you. When you show them 20-story building, he will run away and leave 20-story building. He wants to run away, carry billions, put for there, say, now company they build them for. That is everybody in the company now owns this thing. He will run away. So once you show them that one, nobody go say police can bounce on you anymore. It all takes time. And by the time no more insults in SWIFTtrip, all our shareholders will arise. They've risen already. The one that have not risen is the one that has not heard of the current dealings in SWIFTtrip. I shake your hands. Congratulations. Congratulations. We bounce right to the top. So while I was speaking, I know you've looked at my screen already and you've seen $180 SWIFTIFY Technologies. Make a payment today. If you want to pay by USDT, go to the website www.SWIFTInvestorSWIFT However you pay to the company account and send the proof of payment to the person who told you about SWIFTtrip. Name, phone number, email for registration. Your sponsor will guide you on all of those. Then you send the proof of payment to him. Your sponsor would get it to the company and get your activation code and get you registered. So once you pay, that's where your own work ends. Just relax. Within the space of at least 24 hours, you should have your bank details to you. Thank you, media. I appreciate you. All right, so to my able shareholders in the house, it's time we talk about quickly our Swift homes and what we need currently on the project. Soonest, if you look at, okay, I think I've not sent that video. There are kiosks on the land, kiosks, all these small shops, and Keke Boss doing business there. So the caretaker took money from them, but already notice has been served. The moment they are moving out, we are bulldozing the land. But if they don't, anyone who slows, their kiosks will just be taken to one side, and then we bulldoze. They can come take their kiosks out from the land later on. So we are working and we are building. I encourage us to move with this might. SWIFTtrip needs that funds right now. If we say we should be waiting for shareholders to be coming gradually, they will come, we'll get it done, but we need quantum leap. We need that move. Experts will be hired. Things will need to be moving at that speed. So there is something this fund will do for us that we're seeking. I just simply call it quantum leap. Ambassador Chukwemeka calls it skip. We are skipping that's part of people coming. So when those people are coming in, they're announcing things happening with the fund you provided. If now you bring the 2 billion, people will start seeing it, and that's the minimum of 2 billion is what I'm talking about. We need 10 billion, okay? So minimum of 2 people, or rather, you bring that 2 billion and then things is happening, we are going up, people are seeing the funds, that fund coming in now. We don't need it to move that speed, right? We get that funds, we settle where we got these funds. That's it. So whether we say we are paying 50% of 2 billion, you already know it's nothing to SWIFTtrip. Absolutely nothing. That's 3 billion for a company that has a potential of over 500 billion. When this price changed now, you are calculating no longer 300 and something, 5 something billion, 500 and something. Incredible project. So leverage on it. You have 1 million, you have 5 million, you have 100 million. Bring it into SWIFTtrip. We need it to move with the speed of light. Thank you for all you've done, and thank you for reaching out to your prospects on this course now. Shareholders could be your prospects as well. Your downlines who have already registered in SWIFTtrip, prospect to them about the loan again. Tell them what SWIFTtrip needs, and help us however you can. You know people. You know a man who can give us 1 billion. A money line that is, I'm not calling for people who maybe loan vendors. They say, okay, this is our job, we take loan. No, we are calling on normal people. You have 1 billion lying down in your account. It will depreciate. Bring it. That will be 1.5 billion you're going to get out of SWIFTtrip. Bring it. Grow with us. If the person bring 1 billion and say, I'm just interested in this, so I can get, and you are not a shareholder, we say, hold your 1 billion. Register first. Pay your $180, and then you can bring the 1 billion to SWIFTtrip. I'm not moved by money. If you like now, show me that 10 billion, and you tell me you're not interested in being a shareholder of SWIFTtrip, keep it. I'm not interested in the money as well. Anybody coming into SWIFTtrip to say, I love the arrow, in fact, anybody supporting SWIFTtrip must share from that corporate vision. We must all be moving ahead to the same position. It's incredible. I love you all. And you will get, when you make your payment now, okay, how you go about it. Go to the website. On the website, you will see, sure you can still see my screen. So let me go on our website. This is the Telegram channel. You need the link to our website. Just come to the last post here. This one says register now. All the instructions are here. Just look for the website. Look at it. They say also visit our official website. Click on the link here. Just click on it. It takes you to the company's website. Awesome. So I don't think my Facebook. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at that. Telling you about the 20-story hospitality project, Swift Homes, the loan program, Swift Homes loan program. Get 30 to 50% ROI in 3 months, clearly spelled on the website. So if you are now there wondering, how will the company pay? Are you sure the company can afford it? You don't enter, you are crossing your own boundary. I say again, fear your fear. Leave the CEO's fear for him. Just do what he says you should do. And you will discover that there is nothing to fear. Okay? So, if your people are also people that have not known me, your prospects you are talking to and they don't know me yet, just tell them, relax. Do you have the money? Be part of it. Go and register in SWIFTtrip. Put that 10 million there. Relax. So we say increase value by lending power to Swift Homes. And then leverage and grow your financial portfolio. If you keep that money in the bank account, it remains there. You leverage on this opportunity, you will increase at least by 30%, at least by 50%. And if you, we say invest in a trusted project. Trusted project. That's beautiful. Some people will not even scan a business before they jump in. Pay this and get this. They just jump in. But you can verify everything a shareholder will tell you about SWIFTtrip. Let's tell you, I've been here since 2021. This company has the integrity. You will see, if the person just joined us and tell you they said they have been here since 2021, oh yeah, go and start scrolling our Facebook. Go and start doing your research online. You will see one of our videos that you will see and say, this company has been here. If we tell you we are growing little by little, today we are 11,000. If you go, you will see testimonies of people when we were just about 400. Do your research online, no they forget. Invest in a trusted project. So the project, we're looking out for 10.9 billion and land secured, and it's a 20-story we are building on that parcel of land. So click on this to download the form. That's what you need to do now. Just download it. Once you click on it, you see it's going to download straight up. Say that it has downloaded the application form. And you fill the form. You first, the instruction is here. You download, we've downloaded now. You print it out, then fill it. When you filled it, scan it. We need your signature so we can scan and put on your MOU. All right, and then you submit to this number +234 7012985596. You do it via WhatsApp. And then you are confused about more information. We say learn more about the loan program. You can play this video to learn more. Let's play to see what happens.
We just secured land.
Beautiful.
Worth nearly 1 billion naira in Port Harcourt.
Excellent. So that video is awesome. Then you want to say, okay, that's an AI video. And I'm looking for, you see the CEO talking inside the bush. That's the land just in Port Harcourt City.
Yeah, it's really an awesome one. And we give glory to God for this awesome place we've got. This is just a section of it. Over that way, as you can see on the drone, just close to the.
So I mean, this bush part.
Express.
Yeah.
It's an amazing sight.
An amazing sight. Then we say learn more about SWIFTtrip. You don't understand what SWIFTtrip is? Please watch this video.
Consigning SWIFTtrip. So I'll be displaying my screen to you, and you'll be able to follow up with all of.
Then you want more information as well? Watch this video.
Founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. And in this series of
excellent. I believe we're loving the website. Is it beautiful? Let me hear a voice. Are we loving the website? Anyone at the background?
Yes, so we are loving it.
I'm not hearing Apostle Burning Bush. Or mute the mic.
So we are here. Oh, we are here. We are loving it, sir.
We are loving it. Thank you so much, boss. It's interesting.
We are loving it, boss.
Beautiful. I appreciate every one of us. Yes.
Now, Dogo, you'll be for this one. You are doing very well.
Thank you so much, my boss.
Let's ride up.
We're bouncing.
What's up for Odogu in Igbo land?
Odogu, Shana, a big man, I mean. Or, you got it. How do we break it down in English? Who be deep Igbo man here?
Odogu is man with level. Man with level. Man with doing.
Odogu. Confirm.
We are doing great. Let's ride up. More great, sir.
Thank you so much, my people.
Big rat.
Yeah?
I think the right word for Odogu is a mighty man. Big rat.
This is about
Big rat. Big rat.
Which Igbo land you from come?
Yes, I do.
Hey. Okay, so now we see the booster meeting, SWIFTtrip booster meeting. It's a booster meeting indeed. If you come here with a mindset that is, maybe you are facing depression, in fact, this booster meeting will clear your depression. Then if you have been looking about killing yourself, this booster meeting will show you the future and tells you there is hope for the future. And if you're beginning to say, why can I be believing in hope? This booster meeting will show you why you should have hope in the future. Work for it. Don't just wish it, you build it. This booster meeting will boost everything about you emotionally, spiritually, physically. When you begin to walk on the road, you will walk with your heads up high, shoulder high, full of confidence. It's going to change everything about you. So we say SWIFTtrip is your visa to the world. Excellent. So don't miss this meeting, 10 a.m. every day and 8 p.m. every single day. So let's go back to what we need now and understand how we would partake from these opportunities. So for the first timers in the house, you have questions, please ask. Able shareholders, you are not cleared in one or two concerning the current events in SWIFTtrip, please, we encourage you to ask your question now. We'll give this time for questions. Unmute mics, raise your hands if you have any question, and let's hear it. And again, okay, why I'm expecting questions, instead of me just to be silent here waiting for you, I would scroll through the list and see if I have any new friend I want to get familiar with. Osama, how you doing? Obi Patrick, how you doing? Unmuting your mics. Osama, oh sorry, Usman, it's not your first time. Usman, yes. So Lapi, it's not your first time. You're welcome. Okay. Gilbert, it's not your first time, right? Let's hear from Usman and the other mic I opened. I know I opened two mics. Obi Patrick. How you doing? Obi Patrick, I'll meet your mic. Let's meet you. So if you have any question, able shareholders, please ask your questions. Just click the middle button and you'll be able to speak. Ifeanyi Via, yes, you wanted to speak yesterday, but we ran out of time. Ifeanyi Via, how are you doing? Click the middle button. Hope all is going well with you and the family. My mic? Okay, yes, please. Oh, why? Okay, it's all right. Thank you. Ifeanyi Via. Ifeanyi, that Via, is it your son? Yeah, good morning, boss.
Sir.
We're happy to connect with you.
Welcome, sir. I'm grateful for all you are doing.
Thank you so much, boss.
Igbo man said, Odogu na big person. Odogu, when they call you Odogu, you are what to do.
Thank you so much.
Please, I have a little question regards to this loan. You know, we said when you invest at least 1 million, it will take you for 3 months. Then after 3 months, the principal and the interest will come back. If you are still interested to go more, is the floor still open for you to reinvest all over again? Because there are some, when you tell them, they say, is it after 3 months, nothing will happen again?
Wait, nothing is happening within those 3 months, so don't go tell them that we are paying them 30% every month.
Don't get me. I say after 3 months, can
I
the
beg.
person reinvest all over again?
No. Is this one time? But then we'll not need it again.
Okay. That's the clarity they needed from me.
Okay. I was thinking that what they say is happening is that every month they are earning.
No.
I beg you. No, talk to my see you talk. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Sir.
All right, sir. So that's a good question, which would have helped someone. Obi Patrick, sir, how are you doing? Obi Patrick, the name is familiar, but I know I've seen that name. I just want to know if it's actually first time. No, I don't think it's your first time. How are you doing? The mic is open. Onye Gladys. No, Onye Gladys is she raising hands? Okay, yes, please. Onye Gladys with us. How are you doing, Onye Gladys?
I'm fine, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Hope all is going well with you.
Yes, sir. Thank God, sir.
Great. So, you have a question?
Yes, sir. I have a question. Firstly, I want to appreciate you and your team. You are doing a wonderful work.
Thank you so much.
What the statement made so that everybody is now excited and the mode of presentation has changed. At least some people that were doubting it, they are now believing that this is coming to reality. And I'm so happy about it. I say, well done, sir. May God continue to bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So my question is on this. You said that initially we were told that it's one person per one unit.
Yeah.
Now, how do we go about acquiring more units? As a shareholder, if I want to buy more, how do I go about it? That's my question.
It's $150. Okay? $150. You multiply that your $150 with whatever you see on the website on the USD inflow. That's what you multiply with. But if, for instance, if a person wants to invest on the loan aspect, just permit me to divert a little. The person is calculating his investment by 1,600. Each person is doing it by USDT. 1,600. You understand? So that's what we're still going to pay back the USDT people. All right. So why that has been cleared, you just make the payment to the company account, forward your receipt to the international admin, tell him how many units you paid for. Simple. It's you will not provide the phone numbers you might want to be there. If you don't want any phone number there, you can as well tell the international admin that just register it without the phone number, without any unique email for now. But I'm going to provide emails that will be to it, and all of that. It can be done. Okay. Then it's all going to take the same name, which are your names. So if you want to buy 2 for yourself, 2 for your husband, 2 for your children, you know how to do it. But every extra node for you is going to take your name.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. It's clear.
Thank you so much. I appreciate my able shareholders, and thank you so much for understanding us and taking up this opportunity to make it happen. Unmute the mic for the person. All of this, the extra units and the loan program is ending July 31st. Okay, Apostle Bonnie-Bush.
Okay, so thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this wonderful section.
Thank you, sir.
Speaking from SWIFTtrip head office in Port Harcourt, I would have come to you to ask you this, but since we are here, I know that the answer you are going to give to this
will help others.
Some way help some other persons. So now my question is, for instance, I have 1 million naira to loan to SWIFTtrip now, and transaction completed. After the transaction is done, and it happened that maybe I was expecting money before that transaction was done, or miraculously 5 million or anything from 1 million and above entered my account. I decided to loan the company more, maybe 2 days after the first, or 3 days, or a week, so long as still
the range of July 31st.
Yes, before July 31st. Is it possible?
It's possible. It's going to take another MOU of its own. It's not going to be backdated to the former date.
Okay.
It's clear, Ba?
All right, thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. That's a good question, and I think it's cleared for everyone. Every separate investment will take its own MOU of its expiry date. Okay, so please check the hands if any other hands are raised. Okay, so let me introduce to the hub admins of SWIFTtrip to us. So please ensure you work with your hub admins in your state. Very, very necessary. If you are, for instance, you are in Edo State and you leave your hub admin and you are saying, I'm working with the international admin, or you are in Lagos, you leave the hub admin You are in Appointed, you are in Germany, you will leave the hub admin there, and you are saying you want to work directly with the international admin. The day you need the hub admin's help, assistance, maybe to pull other shareholders to your program, you want to hold meetings, the international admin will not come. It is the hub admin that would have put hands to ensure that your program moves. Maybe you want to go for flyer distribution. It's your hub admin that will work with, and he would call out other shareholders, say, let's work with this man. He has paid for a hall, he has done this, and all of that. But if you are skipping your hub admin, by the time you would need the hub, because the time will come, as we are moving, you would see the more desire for people to hold meetings. You know why people don't hold meetings yet in SWIFTtrip, even though they know the pay is good, but the kind of questions they will face. I'll say, nah, beg, my wait first. Though. But as these things are happening, that people like what they would see, you would see that your own desire to hold meetings, invite people, go to radio will increase. And when people come, you show them things happening, they will just be getting registered. Then you will see the value of your hub admins. So get familiar with your hub admins right now and work with them. Any hands raised now, just wait. That's why I gave us time. So let's now deal with the hub admins introduction. Now, this is, please mark the person that's raised hands. You will release the person's mic after. Now, this is Ambassadress Chinoyerum, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany. Connect with her, register your prospects through her, and get familiar with her. This is Ambassadress Christy Akpabio. Get registered in SWIFTtrip. Okay, rather, get your prospects registered in SWIFTtrip through her. Forward her the proof of payment. She would help you get the activation code, and you forward it. You now register your prospects, and you're happy. You are communicating with your hub. You understand? If you want to hold meetings, you call. Say, okay, come please. So place in Lagos, want to hold meeting. How do we go about it? She will contribute ideas. She has shareholders around her. They would work with you. Your meeting would be lively. It's very important. So let me be saying it now so that we would not keep making the mistake of saying you have a hub admin in Enugu, Cyprian, Ambassador Cyprian, and then you leave him, you are communicating with international admin. When time comes for help, it is him that will stand for you over there to pull crowd for you, not the international admin. And after I'm done with all the hub admin, I also introduce the international admin. For those who don't have hub admins in their state, that's the international admin's duty. You don't have hub admin in your state, then you go to the international admin. This is Ambassador Jerry, hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Rivers State. Connect with him to register your prospects. Ambassador Dr. Tamke, connect with him to register your prospects. The Edo State hub admin. This is the formidable, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Abakaliki. Connect with him to register your prospects. That's Ambassador Chukwu Emeka. Ambassador Chukwu Emeka, I don't know, is it my device I'm using? Are you using another line? I'm not seeing your profile picture here on this line. Unmute your mic, please, and give me clarity. Is this another line on the Telegram?
Yes, this is another line.
Okay. So, this is. Where is? I thought I saw Ambassador Shedrack. Is this Shedrack? Okay, that's another Shedrack with us. Okay, those are the hub admins in the house. Thank you so much, able shareholders, hub admins. We appreciate you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. So please, who was raising hands? All right, so take note, we've closed for the meeting, but let's just attend to. I'll be here attending to those who have questions. Okay, Mr. Ramos, all the way from Port Harcourt City. How are you doing, boss? Hey, Ramos, sir. Is it the one whose mic is open now? Okay, that's Eric. Mr. Eric, do you want to speak?
I can hear you, Frank. That's what.
Okay, speak. Ask your question, boss.
Network has been worried. I don't know. Is it everywhere?
Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us updates on network. We appreciate you. Papa Laz, did you want to speak?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Great to connect with you.
Yes, sir. Please, I heard something that I'm talking about buying shares from people. Does it mean that one person can buy 2 shares?
One person can buy minimum of 10 as at from now to July 31st. After that, you can only buy one.
Okay, at the rate of
$150. Yes, $150.
Okay, I just want to confirm.
Did I say minimum of 10? Why am I saying minimum, maximum of 10?
Maximum of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So, yes, Ambassador Eric.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss.
Sorry, sir. For a short while now, maybe around since Thursday, I've been so absent because of some challenges. Okay.
Sorry about that.
But why I wanted to say this thing is because the person I wanted to complain about is in the meeting now. I don't want to get a complaint. He's in the meeting now. That's why I want to say this complaint.
Okay.
If you want to stand with SWIFTtrip, let him stand with SWIFTtrip. If he doesn't want to stand with SWIFTtrip, let him forget this meeting. The kind of messages he used to send to me, Ambassador Shukwemeka has complained last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks of what is rubbish.
Okay.
Yes. And 2 days ago, when you introduced this loan scheme,
Yeah.
he just wrote to me that SWIFTtrip has officially launched a Ponzi scheme.
Who is that? Is he a shareholder of SWIFTtrip?
Sir?
Is he a shareholder of SWIFTtrip or intending shareholder?
I don't know whether he has subscribed or he has frequently entering the meeting for a long time.
Okay, just let me have the person. Who is the person?
I'm talking about. He's in the meeting now. I'm complaining at him.
Wait, complain.
He joined his 2021.
Okay. Who is the person?
Solapi. He's in the meeting.
Solapi.
He's the one that shouted that Ponzi that day.
Oh.
That day, somebody shouted.
And he's always frequently in the meeting to listen to the Ponzi scheme.
His mic is unmuted.
Solapi, speak, please. Don't be like that. Don't act timidly. Yeah, don't act timidly. Going to my followers to say one or two. Talk to me direct. I am the one who said it, right? So talk to me. Why are you going behind me to say? You are in the meeting and you want me to speak up. You go back to talk. So if there's anything else here, this is an open meeting. So don't be in a global meeting and then you go back to be hiding to talk. Talk globally. Open your mic, speak. Solapi, this is an opportunity for you to tell the world now that it's a Ponzi scheme I've launched. Solapi is in the meeting. I can see his mic.
Still there. He's still there.
Be man up. Let me use the word. Man up. Be a man. Confront your fear. Confront situations. You don't like something, speak up. They don't give you mic, may you talk now. No, you don't want to talk. Well, you'll be disturbing people chat.
Guys, Solapi, talk. You've been talking all this while privately. Be a man and speak now. Wow, look at, I didn't even know he has been chatting me all this while.
He's still chatting you now.
It has been long.
That long chat he said that we were complaining that day. Compared it to me, I had it.
No, he said, the day we launched.
Share your screen.
Let me join with the other meeting. Let me join with the other line.
Yeah, if
Let
there's.
me join with the other line.
Share your screen.
Should I share what he said?
Share, please.
He said that SWIFTtrip has officially.
No, don't speak. Don't speak with mouth now. Don't speak with mouth. Yeah, share screen. Show us his chat with him. This is a meeting where I know they hide anything. No need of private chatting. If you want to speak, speak.
Okay. Someone see my screen.
This is the time to be a man.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, we can see.
this long note was what he shared before that Ambassador Chukwuemeka unplanned. Now, on the day this loan scheme was launched, he just said, "It's okay." When he said that, first of all,
Wait.
is this from you, or somebody sent it to you?
Wait.
He didn't reply to me.
Can you hear me?
On 28, he wrote Ponzi dated.
Wait
Then
now.
I asked him, what
Can you
do
hear
mean?
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Scroll down. We are looking at the chart now. No need of much talk. Just read exactly. Let's read. Go down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is where it ends.
No, I'm seeing some charts up. I'm interested.
Okay.
Wait.
This is the chart.
He said this market cap. Okay, are these crypto he's looking at? This is good global. Wait.
Just start to read from this one now.
This is global market for e-hailing. Where is the trillionaire in dollars coming from? Most of your investors won't be using these services. Please, you guys, you sit down and plan well. I bought shares in 2022. Go up. Mute your mic, and then just scroll. Be listening to me. I'm reading. What happened? Okay, as you mute your mic. Okay, you mute the mic. It's so Solapi has run away. Yes. Solapi. Do anybody know his real name?
He's still in the meeting.
Okay, Solapi is back. Solapi, this is time for you to say all those questions. You mean you have been in our meeting since 2022? I don't even know you. I don't know you. You've never asked the question. Solapi. Nice meeting you.
Can't myself, I don't even know the. I don't even know.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
See my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Okay.
So this way,
now the same chat is sent though. Almost see test. Let me read. Okay, hello. Greetings. I hope this message finds you and those of you in SWIFTtrip. This man never sent me a message. Why are you sending people? No, me, you're supposed to send this message. Come. I'm always on Telegram and you are chatting people on Telegram. Just chat me too now. He says it's commonly heard. Hey, wait and read. It's commonly heard that you people don't listen or take advice. And the people you call shareholders and co-founders, you don't read with me. You don't listen to them, but you just bet on what you will do that won't succeed. One thing is to have a vision, another is to adopt strategies that will make it to succeed. Now you need 2.4 million people to launch. After 5 years, you haven't achieved 1% of that target. Upon that, you are increasing the price and you stubbornly say people can't buy more than 1 shares, trying to justify that you are not out to scam. Raise it. Okay. Now he said we are justifying that we know how to scam. Okay, so now that we said you can buy 10, he said scam activated. Are you saying that demand is not balanced? We say 1, he no agree. Now we say 10, he say okay, now scam now. All right. Then you are pushing to launch 5 projects at the same time. Do you say this person has been with us since 2022? Are you sure? Has he ever gone through the website to understand how we're going to launch in phases? All right. Squarely on achieving 1. It's a focus squarely on achieving 1 first. For this, from this clause, this person has no understanding of SWIFTtrip. Focus on achieving 1 first, and that will fund the other. You are promising to make investors trillionaires in dollars, whereas the global market of your 5 projects is not in $1 trillion. Is not in $1 trillion. Now, let me understand that. It says you are promising to make investors trillionaires in dollars, whereas the global market of your 5 projects is not in $trillion. So I will ask you a question, Solapi. Can you answer it? Is he in the meeting? He has gone. The man, no be man, he be a beg. Then statements of such are misleading. Check the global market for e-taxi, e-commerce, aviation, and hospitality. And you won't use people's money to build companies' headquarters, whereas the purpose for which the money was raised hasn't been achieved. Go up a bit for me. Check giants and global company. They don't build office. I've told you several times that don't compare SWIFTtrip with others. What we're here to do is like no other. Ramos, mute your mic, please. If you unmute it again, a shareholder would, an ambassador might mute you and you might not be hearing since you say network is disturbing you. So please don't, since they open it for you, don't unmute it. It says, it said giants. Check giants. Who are the giants? The people that came out from nothing and they grew to something. Today you refer them as giants. Why can't you believe that you can as well grow from nothing and become the giants people will refer to tomorrow? All right, that aside. He said, check the giants, they don't even have an office. So if the giants don't have an office, so we should also come and not have an office. We should come and not own a hospitality service, because the giants, they build one-story building, they build dwarf buildings. So we should also, they're in rent apartments. We should as well come and copy the giants. Because they're in rented apartments, we should also rent to grow to. All right, so let me move ahead. So it's time to change your strategy. Listen to people that invested and carry them along in decisions making. Solapi, do you have an airport? Solapi, have you built a decentralized project? Solapi, do you have an e-taxi business that you can show us how to go about and strategize on what we want to do? If you say we are stubborn and we are not listening, show us what you have done. The same way you want us to show you what we have done before you believe in us, show us what you've done for you to be for we to give you that credit of then making us to bend our strategy, because you are an owner of an airport who is here to show us how to go about it. All right. He says, even if you sell each share for 1 million naira per share to 2.4 million people, you can't build a single airport. Thank God say you get sense for this, Solapi. And that is why you should not expect us. You are the same person that said the share is increasing every day. Are you seeing yourself? I wish he was here and stay put to hear from me. Are you seeing how you are contradicting your mind? First, you said the shares is increasing. How will 2.4 million buy it? Now, you have told yourself that even if it sold 1 million to those people, it cannot build it. So you want me to deceive you and keep you at $10,000 or 10,000 naira rather. And from there, give you a promise that I will build you an airport. Keep deceiving yourself. It says change your strategy, because other projects are coming that people will be running to, and you will be abandoned. Truth is bitter. Since 2021, we've been here. Today, people are rushing to us. People are what? Rushing to us. You think people will run away from SWIFTtrip? It's people like you, because now you are about leaving SWIFTtrip. Do anybody know Solapi's name? SWIFTtrip Ponzi scheme has been activated, right? People will abandon us. First, we will remove you. We don't need you to be here. And then watching from one corner. We want you to run away from SWIFTtrip. Be those people that run to other projects. Abandon us. please, Solapi. Am I communicating? Solapi, please abandon us. Show us that bitter truth by action. If we have refused to change the strategy of SWIFTtrip, so now we are telling you, Solapi, if you don't want to abandon us, we have abandoned you. That is our own bitter truth for you. He said, this is average cost of building an airport. You sabi check the average cost, Abi, and you don't want to allow us to increase the share, but you dey check average cost to know what it is. But you say we should remain where it is. That when we now sell a 10,000 naira for 2.4 million people, I will now give you and say, I will now tell you, I can no longer build the airport because money no reach. You will now say, I talk am. Solapi, wise up. Do not allow foundational powers hold you back. He says, multiply 1 million to 2.4 million people. He said it is not realistic. Are you seeing how this person is contradicting himself? This is the total market for aviation. You dey show us high amount of money and you are crying that we are increasing our share. This is village powers. Hey, Solapi, you've done yourself this one. You might have really disturbed my shareholders for them to report you publicly. I can see. And for this report to come up globally, I will deal with your case globally. This is a total market for aviation. It's total of $1 trillion. Not be people build them. I thought you said that there's no project out there for 1 trillion. But now you can point to airports there showing us that they built it for $1 trillion. Solapi, get sense. What's the meaning of Solapi? Whose language is that? Which language? We have different tribes there. Somebody tell me the meaning of Solapi. You're lucky that this name is not God's time. Because again, one God's time, where first can disturb us like this. Say God's time is the best. God's time is now. So you see, it's $1 trillion, and he is the one still telling us that there's no $1 trillion business out there. You are saying you are building. Okay. Somebody built a business for $1 trillion, and them themselves have not become trillions of dollars, trillionaires in dollars. So we're saying, bring $180, I will make you a trillionaire in dollars. You don't want to believe. You say that it cannot work. Follow. No, but you are arguing the process. This is the market cap. Okay, keep going up. I love this. He says this is the global market of e-hailing, even calculated e-hailing. Where is the $1 trillion business coming from? So everything, this man is here since, and all the explanation we're explaining, that as years go by, trips will be increasing. Endless wealth ahead. That trillions is a joke. This man is still here. What date did he do this? Okay, June 11th. That was just a few days ago. So, for 2022, there are people whose mind has refused to expound. That's his own cup of tea. It's his mind. Your mind is your mind, Abi. If I remove you now from SWIFTtrip, the consequences you face, am I the one to be there without being an owner of an airport with you? No, it's you. It's you who abandoned SWIFTtrip. It's you who face the consequences of abandoning SWIFTtrip. We work with SWIFTtrip. It's we who reap the benefits or consequences of working with SWIFTtrip. Every person is entitled to their own consequences. All right, so I move ahead. He says, where is the $1 trillion coming from? Most of your investors won't be using these services. How? Solapi, don't you make use of transportation service? Solapi, have you never bought something on the e-commerce space? Solapi, have you never lodged in hotel? Solapi, have you never bid product or goods to anybody? What other service? Solapi, have you never entered flight before? So let's see. Please, you guys should sit down and plan well. He said, good morning to you. Are you a shareholder of SWIFTtrip? Please answer my question before I respond to your analysis. I bought shares in 2022. Did you ask him his name? You would have asked his real name and got his phone number. Now, I need to track Solapi. How do I get him? Who is the sponsor of Solapi? Who sponsored Solapi? Is there anyone like that? Do anybody know his sponsor? I need a reply on that. Who? Okay, that's simple truth. I'm not sure it's a shareholder of SWIFTtrip. Let me see. Okay, now let's see. You say I bought share in 2022. It could just be a mouth talk. If you bought in 2022, it's a mouth talk. Is he a stakeholder? Solapi is not a stakeholder. There's no name like Solapi among our stakeholders. I know all the stakeholders one-on-one because they're not much. There are very few. So Solapi is not a stakeholder. And if Solapi is claiming that he bought, it could be the node he's claiming that he bought. Node started in 2023. So Solapi is obviously, I don't think he's a shareholder in SWIFTtrip. I don't think so, but I would do my findings. I bought shares in 2022. It's time to re-strategize. You can't continue to do the same and expect different results. Oh, Solapi, you know this quote. You know this quote of wise men. Solapi. So you know this quote. And then you are still doubting as the normal life you've been living 15 years ago. Still living in pessimism. And you are doing the same thing and you are expecting different results. Solapi. Wake up. In fact, I think I'm interested in your case. I want to leave you in SWIFTtrip. If you're a shareholder, be there. Solapi, you will come back to me and you will say, thank you, sir. Solapi, this statement will be a heap of coal on your head on the launch of SWIFTtrip. These statements you made will make you, when others are enjoying their wealth in SWIFTtrip, you will keep saying, if I knew. All my meetings are recorded. It's going to be a heap of coal on you. It's time to re-strategize. We are not re-strategizing, we are working what we're working with. You will be here in SWIFTtrip. You're going nowhere. Abandon us, you can't. We'll be here together. Nobody's removing you. I love you so much. I love you so much. We are stronger than your village people. So we hold you here. Stay with us and see how the activated Ponzi scheme will profit you. That shares you bought in 2022, I don't know how you bought it. In 2022, I don't know who you bought it from. It's going to soon make you an owner of a 20-story building. Solapi, God's grace is on you. For this God to touch my heart, me that was already boiling, and now I just became happy again. Go down. I've not got here. I want to read it word for word. Come, Yes, I bought shares in 2022. There. I bought shares in 2022. Yeah. It is time to re-strategize. You cannot be doing the same thing and expect the same results. SWIFTtrip is the most cheap project to build and scale. The most cheap project. Solapi, have you built an airport? He says it's a cheap project to build and scale. Solapi, have you built an airport? Show me the cheap airport you built. Yeah, a clown, no, Solapi. So let's see. You don't need to buy a single car. Good. I thank God you know this. On the taxi, right? So when I always say that we don't need to buy a car, that the strategy of 500 cars is just, oh, is it this man that said 200 million bikes? They let don't pay me. I remember the day Abasichek said this. He said, with 200 million, you can buy 200 bikes and start delivering once. Solapi, I will never forget your name. So this is the strategy you want us to now go for. As you go and buy 200 bikes, Solapi, you don't like SWIFTtrip. This is what you want me to use to promise about trillionaires in dollars, Solapi. Solapi. You would have been in this meeting now. Why did you leave? Most these shareholders are not potential customers. How will they be riding bikes? If it's bike vision you have, how will your customers be? How are you sure that shareholders, a shareholder came to buy SWIFT for 1 million, you will not be riding bike, or will not be entering bike? If that's what you want to launch, your shareholders, you can tell me that your shareholders will not patronize you. Now I see your vision. Now I see where you're coming from. If you launch a bike business, and you say, if you are launching a bike business, can I boast to say whites will soon pack into it? Will I boast to say celebrities will soon be rushing your bike business? Solapi, eliminate this vision, unlearn it, and then relearn what SWIFTtrip is talking about. Okay, relearn, and then let's fly together. Okay, Solapi. So I think it's the vision you have that is maybe clustering your mind. He said most shareholders will not be potential customers. Yes, shareholders cannot be customers of a bike business. So how many of you will be doing online shopping or sleeping in the hotel? Solapi, have you ever slept in a hotel? Did I tell you that we're building this 2023 for all our shareholders to come and park inside there? Solapi, it's business we're doing, please. People will be making use of hotels, not for shareholders. Shareholders will travel, they see SWIFTtrip hotels. They can't go to another hotel, they will log in. When they're done what they're doing, they go back home. Okay, Solapi. All right, so for the shopping, you would not have SwiftMart, and then you can buy from us. You go be buying from other, you buy from the one you own. Have you never bought something from Jumia? All right, so it's time to re-strategize into bike business. Solapi. Okay, we are not doing that, okay? So he says, you don't run vision with arrogance. Solapi, we will run SWIFTtrip with arrogance rather than diverting from airport to bike. Please, we will run it with arrogance. With this arrogance, we wish to build airports rather than bike ports. In the next 20 years, we won't get 100,000 shareholders. Is that what you think? Not to talk of 2.4 million people. Okay, let's see how. That's why we say we will keep you here. Let's see, in the next 20 years, how you'll be thanking us for this arrogancy that has made you an owner of an airport. He said, you are putting fear in people's body that you are putting fear in people's body that the share will worth 200,000. Okay, so when you say you bought it in 2022, let me agree that you bought it in 2023 at 5,000 naira. So if I have told people that it's going to be 180 now, shouldn't I fear I have put for your body? Now it's 180. By that fear, you are buying it, or are you not buying it? I don't understand. If now you are interested in buying the extra nodes, can you buy it for the 5,000 naira which you bought it before? You will buy it for what the company says you should buy it, 150. So it's going to, if it's a bike business, it can never be worth $200,000. Okay, but what will come in with is going to be more worth than this. That when we offer $200,000 to people, they will know it's for free. They got it. Solapi, are you waking up? All right. So this media, I hope we have this on record. You have this on record. So we'll call this part and forward to Solapi later on. So Solapi can understand why SWIFTtrip will be worth $200,000. Understanding that all of these core services, by the time it's up, and we're not building something that will be like a hotel now. We are coming to build our first hotel. We are building a bungalow. Or we are building a 2-story building. You get it? So when we put something like this audacious project on ground, you understand that there's a shift of level. It becomes a value more. People will value it more. And any amount you give, if we put it at $2,000, then anybody you're giving SWIFTtrip then will know that you are dashing him. You are becoming an owner of a 20-story building standing for what? $2,000. That is the same way when people see the airports under development. You see the majestic thing done. You know $200,000 is proposed. If it's a bike business of 200 million bikes, they will not be interested in it. So shift the vision. You said 200 bikes, but I'm taking it up to 200 million bikes for you. If you like, buy bikes for everywhere. It won't be that, it won't come up to that what? A global bike business cannot be compared to what we're doing. All right, so Solapi, shift. He said, you guys should stop this, please. Let's re-strategize. Sir, we are not re-strategizing to bike business. So wake up, the earlier you wake up, you follow us and we get things done. So let's see what Ambassador Chukwemeka said. He said, it's unfortunate that you joined SWIFTtrip since 2022 and you are yet to understand the vision. Excellent. I joined 2023, but with my understanding of the CEO, I will even want the CEO to increase it to 5 million shareholders. That's a good understanding. The person speaking tonight at the meeting just joined last year. He said, then you that is 2022, you can't boast of even speaking about SWIFTtrip. Then maybe there's a comment about the Chukwemeka say, really? He says, okay, he says SWIFTtrip is the most cheap project of it. It's really to ask. The same way it shocked me. I know he said shock. He said, really? Then he highlighted on that one. He said, you don't even need one single car. He said, I would like to join this your own. Oh, very good. When you start without a car. Solapi, are you seeing it? Everybody's giving you permission. Go and start a business and see how far it goes. We will join you. Yes. We will join you. And I know that when you build your own aviation business, when you see other people's airports, you will leave your own airport and begin to patronize others. When you build your e-commerce or when you build your bike business, you will rather use other people's bike than use your own. Because you are building a business with high demand and you are there saying customers of SWIFTtrip, owners of SWIFTtrip will not use it. So it means that even if you build your own business, you not going to even use your business. So let's keep going. He says, wait, I'm here. He said, with your analysis of the market cap of all the industries shows you did not understand SWIFTtrip. Beautiful. Bend down and learn. Just like I told him to unlearn what it has learned and relearn. Bend down and learn, Solapi. You may join early and assume you have understood the business. It says, bike. It's shocking. It's shocking. 2 million, we should take 200 million. So Lapi, if they give you 200 million now, you go and buy bikes. This shows you are not yet, you are yet to understand SWIFTtrip. Will it happen in 50 years? That's a question. I use a question, let me understand. Say the only strategy we will change on SWIFTtrip is on the only strategy we will change is on how to get 2.4 million shareholders. Excellent. And what's that strategy about changing? Right from time, we have been telling the shareholders out there, we will, nothing to show. A massive change is coming. That soonest, you have everything to show. You see the land there now, I'm even calling that it's nothing to show yet. By the time the building is coming up, that's a strategic transformation of how the 2.4 million units will be sold off in SWIFTtrip. He said that's a failed strategy. That failure is in the head of Solapi. Let's watch and see. That's why I said you will be here. We're not removing you from SWIFTtrip. You'll be here. And you will watch and you will see it. And all of these statements you made, like I said, and I say it again, will be a heap of coal. You know hot coal? You know when you know that charcoal, the coal, not charcoal now, coal, when it's red. That's what your statements will be on you. Let's watch and see. None of this is innovative. They all are existing ideas. I beg you. Have anybody ever heard me said in the meetings, the airport is nothing new. We have thousands of them out there. The e-taxi, nothing new. We have thousands of them out there. The logistics and all of them, there is no new thing here. The blockchain is not new. The only thing new here is that we are the first merging them up on one platform. The PYC, putting our customers on payroll, that's the only thing. Did I ever tell you that airport is new, Solapi? The bike business you are thinking of as well, is it new? So let's see. He said, look at projects coming up with innovative ideas. Solapi, are you bringing up an idea that we should know of? We are waiting. Launch with your ideas. Go ahead. And then you will only discover in the process of accomplishing those ideas that talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than mere talks. Solapi, start doing something. Vision without a good strategy fails. I believe you have got so many visions and ideas in the past, Solapi, that has failed right before your eyes. And then it should tell you that patience, true strategies, is what matters. Those strategies you might think you have will never work without patience. You are in a haste now, Solapi. You want people to launch and prove to you that its strategies are good. Solapi, go and apply any strategy you think it is good on this earth. And then do not have patience on it. Do not wait on it. Do not write it down and run with it. Do not see the time of it tarrying and know that it's not going to tarry. It will surely come to pass. Just do it today and expect to wake up tomorrow into the idea. And you will discover that all strategies are useless without the patience to work on them. And then Ambassador Chukwemeka says, why not respectfully get your money and leave the failed strategy? Simple idea. He said, Oga Abina Madam, go and start your own. Solapi, take that word. It's like Chukwemeka is talking from my mouth. Anyone while I talk, I'll see that he has already replied you. Well done, sir. I heard all that you say. I heard your presentation. Keep my message. We will look at them in few years. Thank you for not deleting your message, Solapi. Keep it. Say the CEO knows that he knows what he is doing. Excellent. I know what I am doing. And it is you that might have not known what I am doing. He said, did you listen to his voice this morning? Feeble, not confident, because he is being exposed. When was that, Solapi? Solapi, and I told you to speak. I told you to speak with this feeble CEO now. You ran away from the meeting. I told you to speak with this CEO with no confidence, and you ran away from the meeting. Where are you, Solapi? Let's see who's feeble. And let's see who's confident. Where is he? Please go back to that chat. Thank you, my boss. Don't make comments now. I need your screen.
Okay. I want to react to that.
Okay. You want to react to that when the feeble and the no confidence appeared. Let's hear from you, boss.
Okay. Now, after the last message, so on 12, I was present. So I made reference to what that he said, that all the chats he chatted privately. So that day you reacted to it, but you gave it.
Okay, but I didn't say much.
That day, yeah, you didn't say more. You just said something. So according to him, because
I'm being exposed.
Your voice that day was not as strong as.
Let me go back to the chat, please. Solapi, I love you. See, you've taken us to 12:30 this morning. I love you. So let's see. Yeah, I love that. He says, okay, did you not listen to his voice this morning? He's being feeble, not confident because he is being exposed. Solapi, I now called you publicly now to come and expose me. Solapi, you ran away from the meeting. All right, say, how much did you pay? I will double it. That's Chukwemeka saying. You can't be in a system you are not sure of.